Hello, and welcome to Wellywood Wargaming. My name is Damon, and this is the series where I bring you bite-sized videos on every hanger-on in the game of Necromunda. We are into the P's now, as we get more than halfway through this series, but please do like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon as well to support me in this huge undertaking. Anyway, the Pit Trainer. This one is a Goliath special, and the rules can be found, of course, in the House of Chains, which is the Goliath special book. So if you like Goliath, and you like pit trainers, then you might want to get one of these guys. 75 credits and you can only have one of them. And the rules are as follows. So the stats here, we've got a movement 5, which is unusual for a Goliath. Weapon skill 3+, and ballistic skill 4+. Strength and toughness 3, wounds 1, initiative 3+, and attacks 2. So pretty nice stats there. We've got decent speed with a weapon skill and 2 attacks is always good. Mental stats, we've got a leadership of 7+, cool of 5+, willpower 8+, and intelligence 7+. So fairly typical Goliath mental stats there as well. Chainsword and fighting knife is what this guy comes with. No need to talk about the stats on those because I'm sure you know them very well. And the mentor skill is what this guy comes with, baked in. So 75 credits for that. Of course, if he turns up in a game, he's decent, but you know, you're only ever going to turn up in a game every now and then. He's not part of the crew. The special rule, though, and the reason why you're going to get this guy is for combat ready. And it's pretty interesting, and I have to say, very fun and fluffy, and definitely something that I would like to use. But is it worth it for 75 credits? Let's have a look. Combat ready, a gang containing a pit trainer can train fighters between battles. Up to 3 fighters who are not in recovery can be trained at once. A fighter who undergoes training gains a random skill generated from their primary or secondary skill lists for the next battle the fighter takes part in. This is a temporary skill and is removed from the fighter's card at the end of the battle. If the generated skill is one that they already have, you get to choose the temporary skill from their primary or secondary skill sets. So you kind of want to roll one you've already got so you can actually choose it. However, when a fighter trains for the pit, there is a chance they will be injured. Roll a d6 for each fighter in training. On a 1, the fighter must immediately make a roll on the lasting injury table and immediately apply the results. If a fighter suffers an injury that puts them into recovery, they must miss the next battle. Now, it's high risk, high reward, I think. If you've got 3 Juves and they all get nerves of steel or something like that, it's pretty damn tasty. For 75 credits every game, it's not bad at all. I would probably only use it on low-value fighters, and Goliath's low-value fighters are still very tough and capable in close combat. Your Juves particularly, just a Juve with an axe or whatever, it's not bad. Giving them a skill that makes them a bit better in close combat or a bit tougher or whatever, it's cool. I think it's, if you get 3 Juves from settlements and whatnot and you've got a bunch of Juves in your list, then this is pretty handy. I quite like it. Sure, they might get nasty injuries and stuff, but it's only 1 in 6 chance of happening. I think if you've got one of these guys, it's probably a worthy investment for a campaign. But like I said, I probably wouldn't risk it on my better fighters, certainly not your champions and gangers with decent stuff and equipment. I'd really only do it on your sort of low-value fighters so you can really get the best out of them. Plus, those Juves and whatnot, they're not going to get skills that quickly anyway, and they might die before they even skill up. So I think this is a nice way of adding a little bit of flavour and fluff and just a bit of swing to your gang, really. I quite like it, the Pit Trainer. So that's my thoughts on the Pit Trainer anyway. 75 credits is a lot, but I think it's really fun and a really nice way of just making your gang more interesting, really, especially if you're playing Goliath, because I like random skills as well. Granted, they are only primary and secondary skills, but just having random skills, I think, is cool. It's a bit like Blood Bowl rolling for random improvements and stuff as well. I quite like it. It's good, adds a bit of flavour. Anyway, that's it for me on this video. I'll be back with another one real soon. Peace out.